Welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we are diving into one of the most controversial and eye-catching topics of 2025. The claim that 10 major cities across the United States are sending back Filipino immigrants. With headlines spreading like wildfire on social media, many Filipinos living abroad and their families back home in the Philippines are worried about what this could mean for their future. The United States is home to over 4 million Filipinos, making them one of the largest immigrant groups in the country. They contribute significantly in healthcare, engineering, military, education, and countless industries. So why would certain cities take a stance against them? Is it due to immigration reforms, economic struggles, or rising political pressure? In this video, we will break down the 10 U.S. cities rumored to be tightening policies in 2025, explain the reasons behind these claims, and uncover the truth about what's really happening. Stay tuned as we go from city number 10 all the way to number 1. And don't miss the outro where we'll give our final analysis and advice for overseas Filipinos. Number 10, Los Angeles, California. Los Angeles is home to one of the largest Filipino communities in the world, with entire neighborhoods like historic Filipino towns symbolizing their deep roots. Reports claim that new immigration measures are being pushed in the city to prioritize jobs for locals as unemployment rises. Critics argue that while Filipinos provide vital services in hospitals, schools, and government offices, they are also facing stricter visa checks and work permit renewals. Rumors suggest that undocumented workers are especially at risk of deportation as the city cracks down on illegal employment. However, many advocacy groups are fighting to protect immigrant rights and ensure fair treatment. The fear of mass deportation has spread quickly, yet officials have clarified that only those with expired documents are being targeted. Despite this, anxiety remains high, and many families are preparing backup plans in case situations escalate further. Number 9, New York City. New York City, another hub for Filipinos, has also been linked to rumors of mass deportations. Rising rent, economic inflation, and political debates over housing shortages have fueled the narrative that immigrants are being blamed for problems. Filipino nurses in New York are critical to the healthcare system, especially during and after the pandemic. Yet, reports of tighter immigration audits and visa rejections are causing concern. Advocates argue that removing hard-working Filipinos would create labor gaps that Americans are not currently filling. Immigration lawyers say the city's tough stance is more about undocumented cases than legal residents, but misinformation spreads fast. The fear of being sent back has left many workers unsure about their future, especially those with pending visa renewals. Families remain hopeful that advocacy and diplomatic relations will prevent any extreme measures. Number 8, San Francisco. San Francisco has always been a hotspot for Filipino immigrants, especially in the tech and service industries. However, the rising cost of living and increasing political tension over immigration have sparked worries. Social media posts claim that the city is pushing out immigrant workers to make way for locals. While this statement is exaggerated, officials have indeed introduced stricter checks on housing, visas, and employment. Many Filipinos worry that these changes could make life harder in an already expensive city. Advocates highlight that the Filipino community has been part of San Francisco's growth for decades and remains essential to its workforce. Despite this, uncertainty about new policies continues to circulate. Deportation fears may be overblown, but the pressure on immigrants to prove legal status has undeniably increased. Number 7, Houston. Houston has one of the fastest-growing immigrant populations in the U.S., and Filipinos play a large role in the city's healthcare, oil, and engineering industries. Rumors suggest that the city is implementing deportation measures in 2025, particularly targeting those without proper documentation. Economic struggles and rising housing costs are being cited as reasons to cut back on foreign workers. Local reports indicate increased immigration enforcement activities, making many Filipino workers anxious. However, analysts point out that deporting legal residents is unlikely, and most changes apply only to those overstaying visas. Still, fear remains widespread as community leaders advise Filipinos to keep paperwork updated. The city's relationship with immigrant communities is being tested, but advocates are pushing back against unfair treatment. Number 6, Chicago. Chicago has long been home to thousands of Filipinos, especially in the education and medical fields. Yet, new immigration enforcement rumors claim that 2025 could see Filipinos being sent back. Rising crime rates and unemployment are fueling narratives that immigrants take away opportunities from locals. Politicians have used these issues to call for tougher checks, leading to speculation about deportations. In reality, No official statement confirms mass removals, but fear continues to spread. Many Filipino families are reviewing their visa status to avoid complications. Advocacy groups emphasize that Filipinos are not the cause of economic struggles but are instead vital to the city's recovery. Still, the uncertainty of changing policies has left many unsure about their future in Chicago. Number 5. Las Vegas. Las Vegas is another city with a strong Filipino presence, especially in casinos, hotels, and the entertainment industry. As tourism slowed during the pandemic, jobs became more competitive, sparking debates over immigrant labor. In 2025, rumors suggest that undocumented Filipinos are facing deportation crackdowns. While this primarily affects those without valid work permits, even legal residents feel nervous. Community organizations are stepping in to provide support and legal guidance. Filipinos have been part of Las Vegas for decades, building both careers and communities. Removing them would harm the hospitality sector, yet misinformation about mass deportations spreads easily online. Local officials say there are no plans for blanket removals, but stricter compliance checks are being enforced. The fear has left many families considering relocation to safer states. Number 4. Seattle. Seattle's thriving tech and healthcare industries have attracted thousands of Filipino workers over the years. However, recent reports suggest stricter immigration audits, making some families worry about deportation. Economic competition and housing shortages are fueling anti-immigrant rhetoric, even though Filipinos play critical roles in hospitals and technology companies. Activists argue that targeting immigrants only weakens the city's workforce. Rumors of deportation in 2025 are spreading, but officials say that legal workers remain safe. Still, the anxiety has not disappeared, especially for those in the process of renewing visas. Filipino communities in Seattle are organizing to ensure their voices are heard. The message remains clear: Filipinos are vital contributors, not liabilities. Number 3. Miami. Miami is known for its diverse immigrant population, including many Filipinos working in healthcare and tourism. In 2025, the city has been mentioned in viral posts claiming Filipinos are being forced to return home. These claims, however, are largely unverified. Immigration lawyers explain that deportations target undocumented individuals, not those legally employed. Still, the spread of these rumors has created widespread fear. Economic challenges and rising living costs are pushing politicians to promise tougher enforcement. Many Filipino families are taking extra precautions to ensure their papers are valid. Advocacy groups continue to push back against discrimination, emphasizing the contributions Filipinos bring to Miami. Number 2. Dallas. Dallas has become one of the fastest-growing Filipino hubs, especially in nursing and business. However, in 2025, viral claims suggest the city is sending back immigrant workers. Political tensions over immigration are high, and social media posts often exaggerate the reality. Officials confirm that while deportations are happening, they mainly target undocumented residents. Filipinos with legal papers remain safe. Still, fear lingers among those awaiting renewals or adjustments of status. Many community organizations are working to protect rights and provide assistance. Dallas continues to depend on Filipinos in healthcare, making the idea of mass deportations unrealistic. Yet, the fear caused by misinformation is very real. Number 1. San Diego. San Diego, close to the Mexican border, has always been a city where immigration debates are intense. In 2025, claims that Filipinos are being deported have circulated widely online. While border control enforcement has increased, most actions focus on undocumented migrants. Filipinos legally working in hospitals, schools, and service jobs remain safe. Still, anxiety grows as social media posts amplify fears of being sent back. The truth is that San Diego continues to value its Filipino community, which has been part of the city for generations. Advocacy groups emphasize that deportation fears are exaggerated. Nevertheless, stricter immigration enforcement is creating tension, leaving many unsure about the future. So there you have it, 10 U.S. cities being linked to claims of sending back Filipino immigrants in 2025. While the rumors are widespread, the reality is much more complex. In most cases, these stories are fueled by misinformation, political agendas, or exaggerated reports on immigration enforcement. The truth is that Filipinos remain one of the most respected and vital immigrant groups in America, contributing enormously to healthcare, education, technology, and business. Deporting them on a massive scale would not only harm families but also weaken local economies. For overseas Filipinos, the most important step is to keep documents updated, stay informed through official channels, and avoid relying on unverified social media posts. Fear spreads quickly, but facts are what truly matter. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more eye-opening content. Together, let's stay informed and stand against misinformation. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.